Have you ever sat in bed and cried yourself to sleep because it's taking so long for them to release Stranger Things Season 4? Yeah, me neither, because thank goodness it's finally here! Welcome back to the official Stranger Things YouTube channel. They have dropped the final trailer for Stranger Things Season 4, and holy cow, they put so much new stuff in it, there's so much to break down. I cannot tell you how many times I got goosebumps watching this trailer. The shot of the kids riding their bikes at the same time in the real world and the Upside Down, the Star Wars quote,
"Never tell me the odds."
The gigantic D&D games we're going to get, all the extra Dustin we're getting this season, the Demogorgon pit gear montage, the creepy new audio. There is so much to go over, and I'm so freaking excited that it's actually here. And for how many new shots they put in this final trailer, I was kind of surprised that we've seen the majority of these shots. They've just extended some of them and put them all together in one trailer finally. But the new shots and the audio, holy cow. And to the one person who has never seen the channel before, welcome. Don't forget to go down and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss all the future Stranger Things videos as soon as the new season drops. There's going to be so much to talk about, and you're not going to want to be the only person who's not subscribed, so go down there and use your mind powers to smash that subscribe button. And if you want to talk about Stranger Things in Season 4, we're all going to be discussing it in the Discord. There's literally a Stranger Things channel just to talk about Season 4. So after you're done watching this video, click the link in the comment and come say hi in the Upside Down. I was actually surprised about how many questions there were surrounding the first trailer and how much of it was Volume 1 versus Volume 2. As most of you know, for the first time ever, they are releasing this upcoming season in two different parts with two different release dates that are exactly 35 days apart from each other. This season is going to be so big that it will almost be twice as long as any other previous season. The first 7 episodes will be around an hour and 15 minutes each, and then 5 weeks later, the 2-part finale will drop and it will have a runtime of 4 hours. That's 2 full movies. Just to put that into context, out of the first 3 seasons of Stranger Things, Season 2 was the longest, coming in at 7 hours and 44 minutes, just under 8 hours long. But this supersized Season 4 will in total have a runtime of 12 hours and 51 minutes. That's almost 13 hours long. This is an extra 5 hours worth of Stranger Things, close to doubling the runtime. I can't help but think they made it extra long just to help make up for the extra long wait we had for this season, but them straight up labeling it as the final trailer for Volume 1 just goes ahead and solidifies that, if not all, at least the majority of what we've seen so far is only just from Volume 1, which means they'll most likely do the same thing for Volume 2 in a few weeks. They'll release some teasers or maybe even some more trailers. It'll be very interesting to see this new format play out. I'm sure we'll all be so thrilled that Season 4 is finally here that we won't even notice it, but I'm still kind of curious. Okay, but this is the first shot of the trailer, and wow, this is a great look at Vecna's space that we're going to see Max in once he hypnotizes her at Billy's grave. This just looks absurd. This is not the Upside Down. This is somewhere in between the Upside Down and Vecna. If you look closely, you can see his tendrils running everywhere in this space. Those look like the things that are lowering him down in the Creel house. It just looks like he has control over everything and he knows everything. He can see and feel everything, like he's just connected through this entire area. And Max has to figure out a way out. Here we see the infamous grandfather clock at the Creel house. This is going to play such a big role in the show. I think it's just going to be the key. I think this is the portal. This is how Vecna and the Upside Down are connected to the real world and Hawkins, what started it all. Here we can see another great shot of Vecna's tendrils running through absolutely everything in what looks to be possibly an abandoned Creel house, or the Creel house in his mind maybe. I'm not sure. This space is very interesting. Everything is leading up to it. And the Creel clock is here, so maybe this is that version of the Creel house. Oh my goodness. So I've brightened up a lot of the shots because some of them are just way too dark to see what's going on in the trailer. But if you look closely, we have a Robin, Nancy, and Steve walking through the Upside Down, the normal Upside Down. They are all kitted out in some military gear. It looks like Nancy's got her trusty shotgun. Steve has his double-sided axe we see him killing demo bats with later. And Robin, I don't know what she has. She has the beret. That looks pretty awesome. That'll scare off the bats. This trio is going to be so cool to see. I'm so excited. Still have no idea who this is. It could be Will. It could be 11. It could be Joyce. No, I don't think it's Joyce. I think it's one of the other numbers maybe, or 11 or Will. I have no idea. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. And this shot, oh my goodness. So cool to see Dimitri, the Russian guard, helping Hopper in the Demogorgon pit as they gear up to fight the Demo Dog. This is the spear also that we see laying in the snow with the dead Demogorgon for the Russia poster. This is going to be one of my most anticipated scenes of season 4. I am so excited. It looks like they also have some kind of like hammer, maybe a sword. I know they have this spear here. Looks like he has an axe. This is going to be such a hyped scene. There's Dimitri in the middle, some other prison guards by the side. Oh, and then we see the kids in Hawkins High School. This is going to be interesting. If you look closely in the back, Max has headphones on, you can see. So this looks like the second time she's seen the clock or the time after. I mean, it does look like she's wearing the same clothes, so I don't know. But they weren't prepared for this. Steve is holding a lamp as a weapon, which, you know, go Steve, protect the kids. But holy cow, I love Nancy's skirt. This is going to be so cool to see the clothes that they wear. What does Dustin have in his right hand? Oh, some kind of weapon maybe that he picked up, or maybe a sensor. Maybe he's sensing the polarity from the upside down or the portal or something. Whoa, did you see that little skip from Steve? Watch his feet. He does like a little mini skip there. That's kind of cute. Okay, moving on. Steve is ready to kill whatever's coming around that corner. Then we get a new shot of the Hellfire Club. So cool that they let Erica join. I love the cape. And also, at first glance, watching it through the trailer, I wasn't sure if this was Lucas or not, but it's not Lucas. This is Mike, Dustin, Erica, and 3 people who we don't know who they are yet. We haven't seen them. I like how much emphasis they're putting on D&D this season. It is going to be so epic, and I think it's going to give us a big look inside Vecna and whatever space that he's going to be taking Max in, and hopefully even some Demo Bat references. I'm curious where they're playing though. It almost looks like they have studio lights, like they're at the school theater room or something. I wonder. This looks like a much bigger space than this looks like, but I mean, a ladder, that's stage equipment. It could be. What is all this? Is that? I have no idea. Yeah, this has got to be in like the theater room at school or something. But nonetheless, I'm so excited to meet Eddie and get more D&D scenes. The cinematography looks great already. And this shot, this is a shot that we've seen before, but holy cow, does it look so cool. This is another shot of Robin, Steve, and Nancy going up against something in the Upside Down. Still no idea what. It could just be Demo Bats, but I feel like the threat's going to be a lot larger. I also wish Robin had a weapon. I don't know why she's there or what she's going to do to fight off any monsters that find them. Ooh, the Hawkins High School pep rally. Hawkins Tigers. Is that Lucas? No, that is not Lucas. Where's Lucas at? He's somewhere. Little school mascot over here. Little Hawkins Tiger. This shot gave me freaking goosebumps. I did not put 2 and 2 together that both teams of kids will be riding bikes in the Upside Down in the real world at the same time. That's going to be so epic. I know we got this shot already, but let's go ahead and flip it upside down just so we can see what's really going on. There we go. Yes, we've had this shot too, but now it's just flipped upside down. See, we've got a lot of these shots before, but they're just all squished into one trailer and then a few new scenes and new audio added in, and it's just A+ on the trailer work, Netflix. We get Max, Dustin, Lucas, and Erica going to whatever that house is going to have the bed sheets hanging down, the portal on the roof that they're going to be using as the gate into the Upside Down this season. Oof. And then the upside down shot of Nancy, Steve, Robin, and Eddie in the Upside Down going to, I don't know, they don't have weapons, but this could be the end. I don't see Eddie's guitar. Yeah, I don't think Eddie has his guitar. So I don't know if this is the finale. I think this is just one of their adventures in the Upside Down. I think this is Eddie's jacket that Steve is wearing, and it looks like he's already been damaged on his side. Maybe he's already had the underwater part yet. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, they're all in different clothes. This isn't the finale, but I am curious what they're doing. Look at 11. Look at the way she looks at Mike. See, one day we're all going to have someone that looks at us that way, but until then, we got the comment section, boys. Look at Will, just third wheeling all season long. Hopefully it doesn't last that long because on the rink, it looks pretty bad. Ooh, this is going to be exciting. I cannot wait for the desert scene. I don't know if they're getting 11 out of the hole or putting her in the hole, but she's definitely going to have her powers at one point with that big explosion that we saw. More Creel House shots. See, a lot of these shots we've seen before. This one we haven't. Dustin and his beautiful thinking cap. I'm so excited for more Steve and Dustin. I hope they give us fan service with season 4. It looks like they're going to, plus they have 5 extra hours this season for all the fan service, but I'm just really excited. Like, they know what they're doing now and they know what the fans love. This show's already so big. Like, the trailer's looking good. Did you see the little Erica high five? That's so cute. I never saw that before. What are they looking at in this? What are they looking at in this shot? right inside the Creel house. It can't be anything huge because they literally just walked in. And then this, I have no idea what house this is at, but we've seen this bedsheet rope going up into the ceiling, which will most likely be the portal, as we've seen someone pop out of it before. But still, I'm just so curious. I just want to watch it already. Here we got someone showing up at the buyer's house. We've seen this shot before. This is a new shot. I love this. And then here we get a better look at the guy that's protecting the Byers family. I don't know if this is one of Sam Owen's guys that he sent out to protect Joyce in California or what. But someone's trying to get them and he's trying to protect the Byers. It looks like Mike tripped over something. Jonathan and Will are behind him, rushing behind this guy, protecting him. But I think he gets taken out. Here's Argyle. Jonathan runs out to the street and stops him. Goodness gracious. Yep, they're in the back and he's been shot. Drive! That's so cool. Just everyone at once drive and the guy in the back is like, these dang kids. I'm bleeding out for these dang kids. I'm really curious how everyone's going to respond to Argyle. I hope he's a new fan favorite and a great character and they don't kill him off. Well, his name doesn't start with B, so he should be safe, but we'll still cross our fingers for him. This season's going to be so epic. Vecna, we've seen this before, but still, gives me chills. Cannot wait for Eddie's concert in the Upside Down. This is going to be so epic. Oh, I'm so happy to see they brought this back. It's cool to see the drawing they brought back. See the grandfather clock in the Upside Down, or not the Upside Down, but the red space. That's Vecna's space. Here's all the tendrils leading to it. This looks like Max's sleeves from her hoodie. So maybe she told someone about this and someone else drew it. This might be 11 or Joyce. Probably 11, I want to say. Yeah, probably 11. This is a Max and 11, I'm guessing. But I wonder why they had to draw all the different pieces of the house on different pieces of paper and put them together. I guess we'll have to figure that out. I don't know why. Oh, the Demogorgon in the demo pit is just going to be absolutely nuts. Look at the guards up here just watching the prisoners get eaten by this demo dog. Oh, the first guy takes an axe to him. I think he misses. He could have easily chopped off the Demogorgon's foot, but I think he missed his opportunity there. I think this was confirmed that it is in fact current day 11 with the shaved head. This is not a flashback. So this is after she got her powers back, probably in the underground lab. I don't know if these are good guys or bad guys. I'm gonna say bad guys. Here is Steve. He's not looking so hot. Looks like he definitely has been beaten up. He's got some kind of ore. It doesn't even look like the double-sided axe he has earlier, but he is swinging at those demo bats. Here we got the kids in the Creel house trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And here we have I'm pretty sure this is a CGI de-aged Millie Bobby Brown pre-season 111. So this will be in Hawkins' lab during the flashbacks, and they got an actor to play 11 when she was younger, and then they're just using CGI to de-age her face, which I'm very curious how it will hold up because all the shots that we've seen so far have been very stagnant, not too much movement or talking, but they looked really good. So I'm curious if it'll hold up when she has to do some running or some fighting or some talking. I guess only time will tell. This was a super interesting shot that I completely missed on my first time watch. If you look closely, Robin is being strangled by vines in the Upside Down. She's been caught like Will was in season 1, and Hopper in season 2, I'm pretty sure. And then behind her is Nancy trying to cut at the vines with her shotgun, and then Steve just taking the axe to the tendrils. So somehow, maybe in a house, maybe the Creel house, Robin gets stuck to the wall and captured by vines. Vecna, probably, it looks like. His tendrils, maybe. And Nancy and Steve are trying to free her. I'm sure this will be intense and very claustrophobic. I don't do well with tight spaces or feeling trapped, so I'll be breathing heavy while I watch this scene. And then we have Max over the grave. This is going to be such a twist, and I think it happens in episode 4, Dear Billy. So we're going to see it pretty quick. And the tombstone still says William Hargrove, which is probably what it actually says in real life. If you saw in the previous trailer, it said Billy Hargrove, which I can only imagine is Max's interpretation of it, as if Vecna is influencing her already, because Billy was the only thing she knew her brother as, but his official name was William Hargrove. And then we get our first shot of Nancy in Vecna's space. I don't know if this is when they're trying to rescue Max, because it seemed like her first time in it was at the grave and she escapes it there. But Nancy at some point in volume 1 will be in Vecna's mind space. Here we got the Creel clock in the back, probably the remains of the Creel house in his little space. Don't know how she got up there, but she definitely looks a little stuck. I love this. I love that all the kids are so happy. And this is also, if you don't remember, the same room that they have the bed and the bedsheet rope going to the ceiling in. All the kids are happy, so I don't know. They're standing on a chair. Maybe they scared something back into the portal for the first time, or they're finished with it at the end, but doesn't look like there's tendrils or anything here. So I would say this is probably earlier in the season. I think most of the shots we get are fairly early in volume 1. Here we see 11 with her powers back, blowing up something, trucks, helicopters. Oh, it is the helicopter. Check that out. We can actually see the rotor on the tail going right here. That helicopter we saw in the previous shot, yeah, didn't last very long after 11 got her powers back, huh? You can actually zoom in and see that she's still wearing Hopper's bracelet. That was Sarah's that he gave her in a previous season. And then we also see some goons here, dead on the ground, little casualties of the war. Oh my gosh. I thought that was a person going into the air, but I think it's the hood of a car or something. That was one heck of a trailer. I'm so excited. Tell me what your favorite part of this was. What are you most excited for? Steve fighting demo bats in the Upside Down? Flashbacks of 11 to Hawkins' lab? The shootout in the buyer's house? Let me know in the comments. I'll be going through them. I'll see you soon with another video, but until then, I will see you in the comments. Peace.